Greetings, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here today. Here's your daily news report and fourth stimulus check update. In today's video, I will be going over the latest stimulus news and information. Senate Democratic Joe Manchin says he is very disturbed about the new reconciliation proposals. The Internal Revenue Service is going to be sending out extra payments to 4 million Americans. This Friday, everyone, I will be giving away more $75 Amazon gift cards. Please enter my giveaway by liking this video, subscribing to my channel, and also please leave a comment below. Thank you so much, everyone. Senator Joe Manchin, the Democrats' most pivotal swing vote, expressed his most serious concerns yet about a key element in their party's $3.5 trillion sweeping economic plan, which is provisions dealing with climate change that have been sought by progressives. Joe Manchin, who hails from coal-producing West Virginia, told CNN News that he is very disturbed by the provisions he believes would eliminate fossil fuels, a warning sign for Democrats who need all 50 members of their caucus to sign off on the plan in order to get it through the Senate. But the climate provisions are key to getting support from liberals, particularly in the House. And how Democratic leaders keep from both factions of their caucus will be a key to determining if they can approve much of President Biden's domestic agenda by the fall. Moments after President Biden met with Senate Democrats in the Capitol on Wednesday, Joe Manchin said, "I know they have the climate portion in here, and I'm concerned about that, because if they're eliminating fossils, and I'm finding out there's a lot of language in places they're eliminating fossils, which is very disturbing. Democrats still need to draft their bill to expand the social safety net, which would go through the budget reconciliation process by September and cannot be filibustered, meaning it can advance with just 51 votes rather than 60 votes.
The senator from New Jersey.
Thank you very much. First, I want to recognize my colleague from Connecticut, his moving tribute to a great American, and also thank him for his steadfast leadership on issues of gun safety in this country. I'm standing here with my colleagues today to talk about what is going on in this country around empowering children. We have a big thing happening tomorrow when the vast majority of families with kids across the country, as of tomorrow, will start seeing more money in their bank accounts every year for the rest of the year. These payments are the result of changes that we have made to the child tax credit that were signed into law by President Biden as part of the American Rescue Plan because of the changes we advocated for. And then President Biden made law, more families and children are going to benefit from the child tax credit more than ever before in history. In fact, this will be the greatest cut in overall child poverty in the history of America for this coming year. So starting tomorrow, 90% of kids in America, 90% of their families across the country will start to see these payments for the rest of this year, up to $300 for every child in the household under 6 and $250 for every child in the household ages 6 through 17. For families in suburbs and cities and rural areas, for families across the country, this policy is transformative. For the family of people with essential workers in Florida, the grandmother raising 3 children in California, a single mom in Pennsylvania working the same job for 20 years, for a parent in Utah, you can go on and on and on. This is one of the most transformative policy changes made in our nation in more than a century. This policy means stability. It means help is on the way. It means hope is here.
Separately, Joe Manchin is central to an effort to approve nearly $600 billion in new spending on a narrower bill on infrastructure. But that infrastructure plan is going through the typical legislative process, which would need the support of at least 10 Republicans to overcome any filibuster attempt. The dual-track approach will only succeed if Senate Democrats unify behind it. But it is clear that the party leaders have their work cut out for them to keep their caucus in line. According to a senior Democratic aide, Democrats want to meet President Biden's climate change goals of 80% clean electricity and 50% economy-wide carbon emissions By the year 2030, the measure would fund a clean energy standard, vehicle tax incentives, and electrification of buildings, among other matters. The measure would also propose methane reduction and polluter import fees to reduce emissions. So everyone, what are your thoughts on the current infrastructure proposals? Please leave your thoughts in the comment section below. The United States is delivering another batch of tax refunds to Americans who received unemployment insurance benefits last year and may have overpaid taxes on them. The Internal Revenue Service announced this Tuesday it will send out 4 million tax refunds the week of July 14th, with direct deposits landing in people's accounts that day, and the agency mailing paper checks on Friday. Those refunds are for taxpayers who collected unemployment last year and who filed their 2020 tax returns before mid-March. That was when President Joe Biden's American Rescue Plan decreed that up to $10,200 in jobless benefits would not be taxable, because unemployment assistance is subject to federal income tax in most years. The tax law change meant that millions of people are due a refund. The IRS estimated as many as 13 million people may qualify for a payment. This is the third round of refunds the agency is issuing, after issuing similar payments in May and June. The average payment will amount to $1,265. That means some taxpayers will receive more and others may receive less. But taxpayers who owe money elsewhere may not see a refund, even if they're due to receive one. The Internal Revenue Service has said, for taxpayers who overpaid, the IRS will either refund the overpayment, apply it to other outstanding taxes, or other federal or state debts owed. Most taxpayers do not need to file any new paperwork to get the refund. However, if a taxpayer has a dependent, and if taking out the unemployment benefits from last year's total income drops it below the cutoff for the Earned Income Tax Credit, they will need to file an amended return to claim the tax credit. The agency also said that does not apply to single taxpayers who become eligible for the credit. The IRS will just adjust their returns automatically. One awesome news is that millions of Californians will qualify for the second round of Golden State stimulus checks, which will soon provide up to $1,100 for qualified individuals and families. The California stimulus payments were approved under a $100 billion budget plan signed this week by Governor Gavin Newsom, which aims to spur California's economic recovery following a year of crisis-related shutdowns. Under this plan, all eligible individuals will receive $600, while those with dependents will get an additional $500. And people who qualified for the first Golden State stimulus payment early this year and claim dependents will also get another payment of either $500 or $1,000. So everyone, that is the end of the video. Thank you so very much for being here today and watching my video. I greatly appreciate it. This coming Friday, I will be announcing more winners of my $75 Amazon gift card giveaway. Please do enter my giveaway. All you have to do is subscribe to my channel, like this video, and leave a comment below. Thank you so much, everyone, and have a very blessed Wednesday.